Tenants in the Stilwell apartment building in Pittsburgh are searching for answers on what is causing the delay in repairing the elevator. KOAM's Amber Jenkins has more.
The elevator in the Stilwell apartment building in Pittsburgh has been out of service for more than a month. Tenants of the 4-story building says this isn't new, but as time goes on, it's growing into a bigger issue.
Most of the time I use a cane or a walker, and I fractured my thigh bone about 1.5 years ago. I've got brittle bones. I'm absolutely terrified of tripping and falling down all those stairs.
Nina Boland has missed multiple doctor's appointments due to the difficulty of going up and down the stairs. Boland's niece, who also lives in the building, brings groceries and other deliveries to her aunt's door since the elevator stopped working.
Poor girl, she's my mailman, my garbage man, and she'll lug up groceries, and that's a long way for a petite person to carry a lot of stuff. And she's got a full-time job anyway, so I don't want to burden her.
There's not a whole lot I'm not willing to do for her. First of all, I love her, and I feel like we're kind of a part of a community here, and I want to try to help out people if they need it. The problem is that I'm one person and I have a full-time job.
Both living as neighbors on the 3rd floor, Thompson says the 3-flight hike isn't a problem for her, but is for others.
If I were older or if I had some kind of problems, I think this would be really difficult to get around. I've seen other people who are mobile, but just because you're mobile doesn't, technically my aunt can walk, but she's not very stable. She needs a walker a good point of the time because she gets off balance and stuff.
The aunt and niece duo say they understand the on-site workers are just trying to manage like them. The building is operated by a non-profit board. These tenants say they try to get information from the board on the status of the elevator and when they should expect repairs, but the tenants say they haven't gotten clear answers.
Like I said, I don't think it's any one person's fault, but once again, I don't understand the full picture. I don't know what the root problem is, and no one's really coming forward with the root problem. It feels like, and maybe there's not one problem, but give me a list then. I don't care how long the list is.
A spokesperson for the city of Pittsburgh confirms that the fire marshal is aware of this issue. Reporting in Pittsburgh, Amber Jenkins, KOAM News.
Well, the executive director of the apartments provided a statement which says, in part, pigeons had torn a hole in the elevator cage wiring, which allowed the pigeons to get into the cage and nest. It also allowed water to come into the cage, which shorted out the motor. The contractor informed staff today that they believe they have the parts for the repair.